up, y'all? It's your Master Lee.
And Lulu.
And Uncle Roger.
Time.
Oh my goodness. We just reacted to him with Gordon Ramsay, and I never laughed so hard in a long time. And so we haven't seen the last couple of them, and the one I keep hearing about, the one where he tears the chef the biggest hole for some ridiculous fried rice recipe, is Jamie Oliver.
Ooh.
Who I love. I love Jamie Oliver.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think you remember this, but we saw his TV series back in the day when we were in Los Angeles, and he went to Los Angeles to try to help the schools improve what kind of food they serve, because American schools
when
serve
he was
the
trying to
worst
change
food,
yeah,
the menu.
Yes. Oh, so that's
Jamie
him.
Oliver. The minute you see him, you'll instantly know who he is.
Got it.
But I guess Jamie Oliver maybe took too many liberties with his authentic fried rice here. Maybe it's not authentic at all. So Uncle Roger will tell us straight. So let's check this one out, because we're on a roll here. I need another laugh for today.
Hello, Uncle Roger.
Hello, Uncle Roger. By the way, if you want some more cool commentary, make sure you subscribe to my channel, John Master Lee.
And if you want some hatness, go to my channel, Coolest Lulu.
And now, a time for Uncle Roger.
Yes.
And away we go.
Oh, no. Putting jam in rice.
Jam?
This is disgusting. Who put jam?
I think they talked about that. It's like some
niece
sort of
and nephew.
chili
It's
jam.
Uncle Roger. Today, Uncle Roger
Maybe like
gonna
sweet
react to
chili
this video
sauce?
requested by so many niece and nephew out there. It's Jamie Oliver making egg fried rice. Jamie Oliver is
Pick the best
professional
picture.
chef, very established. Everybody know him. So Uncle Roger think this one is gonna be good. I've been to many of his restaurants. Before we start video, niece and nephew, please smack the like button now like you slap a bag of rice. Don't make Uncle Roger sad. Smack like button. Now let's start the video.
Egg fried rice, it's an absolute classic, and I've got a
2 seconds into video and I already see saucepan. Hiya. Where your wok? Jamie, where your wok? Egg fried rice need to use wok because you
I
need
agree.
the wok. Hey, many people asking Uncle Roger, what
we
is
need a
wok?
wok.
Hey, it is the
We do have a
breath
wok.
of
What are you
wok.
talking about?
You cook with wok. The wok gives
That's
the
what
food
a wok
flavor.
is.
Jamie, you have 25 cookbook, but you can't afford one wok. Uncle Roger send you one wok for free, Jamie. No problem.
I absolutely love making this
Because it's
recipe.
an
Yes,
effort,
you could
right?
do this as a
You're
side
making
dish,
something-
no trouble at all. But actually, it's heading towards being a really beautiful dinner. So
Wait,
yes, you could do this as a side dish.
Jamie say egg fried rice is side dish? When Uncle Roger growing up, when my mom make me egg fried rice, that is the main
That's
dish.
the main.
I never tell my mom, oh mom, this egg fried rice is only side dish. Where the main dish? Where the main dish? I would have been beaten to death.
So finally slice this up, and as this pan gets nice and hot, I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and
What? One
What?
tablespoon?
Olive oil?
What?
I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon
Olive
of olive
oil.
oil.
Olive oil for egg fried rice? Who use olive oil for egg fried rice? Are you
agree.
making salad? Olive oil is like white people oil, not suitable for Asian dishes like egg fried rice.
And I'm going to go straight in with the onions, and we'll get them sizzling straight away.
No,
you don't cook those
Spring
first.
onion is garnish. It's garnish. You put spring onion as the last thing in your meal, not the
Exactly.
first thing in the frying pan. Hiya.
We'll
Preach,
get them
Uncle
sizzling straight
Roger.
away.
No, you don't sizzle
Why?
spring
I'm
onion.
even getting upset
Nobody
now.
sizzle spring onion. If you cook
What?
spring onion now, it will
It
wilt.
gets mushy.
Wilt. This should be garlic. First step should be garlic. This first 3 steps
Aiya.
all wrong already.
No
I thought you
research.
professional chef. You have website and everything. Uncle Roger don't even have website, and Uncle Roger know you fucked up.
And then I've got some packet pre-cooked rice. Yes, you can cook your own.
No.
Wait, what? What?
No.
This guy owns so many restaurants, and he still can't be bothered to make his own rice. Packet rice? Imagine if you go to Japanese restaurant and you ask for noodle, and the chef give you instant noodle. That is what this guy is doing.
Exactly.
Rice, white rice, 12 minutes. But for stir-fried rice, you have to drain it and chill it.
You have to chill it. He correct, but don't drain rice. Uncle Roger made a whole video, 12 million view now of Auntie Hersha draining rice. Don't drain rice, but chill rice correct. 45 seconds in, first thing he got correct.
So for me, that feels like a good cheat. You can hear it sizzling.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestors crying.
It's fast, it's hot, it's furious. We're just gonna toss it around. Right, then
Oh, Uncle Roger don't like the look of this. He taking ingredient from this drawer, and this drawer looks so white because Asian ingredient never come in jar. You ever notice that? Asian ingredient always come in plastic bag or bad packaging. If your packaging look this nice jar, nice bag over there, then it's not Asian ingredient.
next ingredient. I have this in my home all the time now, chili jam. It's
What I tell you, it's not Asian ingredient. What he doing with
it's
chili
chili.
jam? Let's see.
brilliant for cooking. It's got heat,
But maybe it's
but it's
the
also
chili
got
sauce.
the sweetness, and it's gonna kind of
look
glaze.
like-
No.
and
No.
help-
Putting jam in rice.
Uncle Roger, I need to give him a hug.
This is disgusting. Who put jam? First of all, what is chili jam? Uncle Roger knows fresh chili, chili oil, chili flake. Never heard of chili jam. Is this how you trick white people to eating chili? You give them fresh chili, they go,
No, I don't actually like chili.
give them chili jam and they go,
Oh.
Chili jam is so weird thing to use. Jamie, do you know about sriracha? This is Asian chili. Just use this. No need to use jam. What are you gonna put in there next? Peanut butter. Okay, why do you go bake PB&J egg fried rice? How many things can a chef get wrong in one video? Hiya.
2 nice teaspoons go in to our pan.
Yeah,
and
you
then
don't
just
want to do
start
that
tossing
because
again.
it'll get.
He tossed very but he
Mushy.
tossed all the wrong stuff. All style, no substance.
That'll start to coat every single rice grain, and it'll shine in the most beautiful way. And then just give it a little splash of water.
Wait, what? What? No. In the middle of cooking, you put water. Oh my. Uncle Roger say, if your rice too wet, you fucked up.
Like, I'm not even a good cook, but why?
But if your rice too dry, you also fucked up.
At this stage, just push the rice up the side of the pan.
I feel like he's just making shit up right now. Like
I
this,
know.
there's so
like,
many
did you
steps
even
wrong.
do your research on how to do fried rice?
Okay, the egg look good. Egg look good.
And then it's time for the last ingredient, which again, to a lot of people,
He reaching for that shelf again. So Uncle Roger don't think it's gonna
Get
end
nervous. Uncle Roger's nervous.
Uncle Roger just don't like that shelf. I think it's wrong shelf for egg fried rice. Maybe during filming, they put the wrong shelf there. And Jamie's like, oh shit, you bought the wrong shelf. What I do now? And the filming people are like, we don't care. Just use whatever in the shelf.
is a bit of a new ingredient. Tofu.
To-
Firm, silken tofu.
Tofu?
It's
Why a tofu in juice box? Who make the tofu? Capri Sun? When Uncle Roger buy tofu at Asian market, always come in plastic bag, plastic seal wrapping. No tofu look like juice box. What, are you gonna poke straw and drink
Yeah,
the
if
tofu?
you're gonna put tofu in a fried rice, you
And
have to
what you can
use
do
the
is just
fried
break
chunks.
this up.
No,
And as it
no.
Not this one.
No.
What the?
Oh my god! What is this?
He make Uncle Roger put my leg down from chair. Baking tofu like how Auntie Helen baked Uncle Roger hut. Asian cooking, when you cook tofu, you preserve the whole shape of tofu and serve to customer. This video, so many sad thing happening. He waste the spring onion. He wet the rice. And now he tear apart the tofu like paper.
Well, no, and the jam and the
the jam.
and the
Roger can go
pan
on. This
and-
discussion is
There's
too
more.
much.
I want chunks of egg and I want little bits. So the nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
What he say?
random.
What he say?
The nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
Random is not
Random.
compliment. You made food for your friend one day, and your friend say, "Why your food so random?" And Jamie say, "Oh my God, so random. Gonna start restaurant."
Season with a little salt. Give it a little toss to
Salt again, no MSG. But Uncle Roger talk about MSG. Too many video now.
mix it all up, and then we're ready to serve. Get a bowl, Put a little oil.
This guy
What?
loves olive oil like how Auntie Hersha love colander. He put olive oil on everything. Do you shower with olive oil?
Like, dude, use sesame oil.
I know. Like you're making an Asian dish. You have to know the ingredients.
Also, don't go get massage from Jamie Oliver. He will put olive oil on your body.
Rice dishes and that kind of street food, which is beautiful. It's often associated with being unhealthy. This has been made to be healthy.
If by healthy you mean disgusting, then Jamie, you are right.
You could have that as a meal. I think it's the time to have a little...
This rice looks so wet. Look at this. You can see your reflection inside. Mulan is
look
gonna
very
start
wet.
singing when she sees this rice.
Because
So
they're like
silky
the
and delicious.
what kind
Looks
of
fantastic.
pasta rice that they have
And it's really good fun.
with the white
to make.
sauce.
Jamie is professional chef. All the step he messed up. Does this guy hate rice or something? What else have he done with rice? Oh, this guy, I think he just hate rice in general. Maybe he's sponsored by Potato Company. They are competition. Uncle Roger don't like this Jamie Oliver recipe. Too wet, no
God.
garlic, no MSG. He break the tofu, no wok. It's all wrong. Subscribe to Uncle Roger channel for more video.
He looks sad. Uncle Roger looks sad on this reaction video.
I mean, this one is the perfect video to completely bash if you even know half the right steps of making fried rice. Like literally, so
Everything is just
everything is just wrong. Like I don't even know where he's getting this from. I can get it. He says this is fusion fried rice. This is my fried rice
Yes,
mix, Chinese and whatever the F he's coming up with. But it's not. It's like all these different Asian style stuff, but cooked in a way that is so non-Asian.
It's so disrespectful.
I'm almost like upset just watching this. You know, this reminds me of back when I was in college, right? And I hate to compare Jamie Oliver to this because I do like Jamie Oliver overall. He has a good heart, but I think he's just fronting here in terms of whether he knows how to cook. So back in college, the cafeterias that we would eat in were terrible at cooking Chinese food. Their idea of cooking Chinese food is just mixing a bunch of leftover vegetables and making stir fry. And their fried rice that they would make is using like American style Uncle Ben's rice. It just tasted terrible, wet and mushy like how Jamie would make it here. So I was the head of the Asian Student Union, and I went to them and said, like, you know what, I would love to help teach you guys how to cook Asian food properly, and we'll make it an event. So there was one day out of the year, there was a big event where we taught them all of our recipes, and all the people from school would come eat because everyone like, all right, real Chinese food, finally. And guess what? It still tasted like crappy Americanized cafeteria food. Because the steps that they take, they may have got some of the ingredients right this time. The steps that they take is still rooted in Western style cooking. And therein lies the problem. Like if you're not using a wok, like cooking fried rice in the way they cook it, which is a gigantic metal container, and where you're slowly stirring stuff and it's not hot enough, makes stuff mushy. And then they overcook it, like beef and broccoli. Like broccoli is supposed to be crisp.
Yes.
Although broccoli is not really a traditional Chinese dish. It's a very westernized dish. But if you have good beef and broccoli at a Chinese restaurant, it's crunchy, right? Not this cafeteria, just mushy. It's like
everything's mushy.
Exactly. It's like, you know, broccoli, the American Americans, the way they over steam it and there's like no flavor. I don't like that. It was so
Painful
disappointing.
to watch.
Just like how, even after all that coaching, they still couldn't get it right. And Jamie Oliver is bringing up all those war story flashbacks, quite frankly. Uncle Roger here, man, just tear him a new one. That's all I can say.
Oh my God! With all the effort that you guys did, it's sad to see the result.
You know, we tried and they tried. They were really, really nice. I think it's just at the end of the day, they didn't have the right equipment. So equipment makes a big deal, but also you can't watch over every single step, right? Like so many steps. Like here, to me now, they're very obvious because I made fried rice like a million times. So I can see just like
John's
Uncle
fried
Roger.
rice?
Oh, my fried
The
rice.
best.
Uncle Roger
Uncle
would
Roger.
never be talking smack about my fried rice.